Hello YouTube, we're servicing our old Hitachi grinder. I'll have some pictures so you can see what model number it is. It's cost me like $50 and I've had it almost since I first got on YouTube. I got tired of burning up cheap grinders. Okay, clean all this off. I use some rubbing alcohol and some paper towel and a little bitty screwdriver and whatever it takes, and clean around the screws and find a screwdriver to fit the screws. That's funny. Okay, here we go. The first time on camera. What is in here? Whoa, and this had gear noise. Well, as I say, look at that grease. It's not on the teeth, really. Well, always mark stuff. I have a scrape mark up here. It tells me that this goes towards the top. Okay, this is what I'm going to use. I always say I don't get paid to show any product. You can buy this at Harbor Freight, but that's what it's made by. Okay, I buy it to fit my little grease gun. You know, I got two little grease guns, one with a hose and one with a pipe because I'd lost one. Does anybody remember that? You think I could find the one with a pipe on it? No, I'm using one with the hose, and there's nothing in it. So I found my syringe. I always grease stuff with. That's what you marinate meat with. You inject the butter and the flavor into it. And you long-time viewers, you know what this tool is. You see me use it. Okay, let's get this cleaned out here and let's put grease I want. Now the reason I use this is my own personal preference. This stuff will stay on the gears. It is runny. It does not cake. It doesn't clog up like this old brown junk does. So, it's good for assembly lube. Here, you can pause on that. See the Timken load and all that stuff? You can look it up. Great for ball joints and tie rod ends and stuff. You can pause here too. Roller bearings, bushings, U-joints, ball joints, backing plates. I can try to get a picture of this. It's not going to turn out very good. Because I have to go like this. Then you got to do it. Otherwise I got to do 2 or 3. I'm whining here because I got to work. Anyway, let's get busy cleaning this gunk out, and we'll show you what it looks like with all this gunk cleared out of there. Okay, clean this out real good. I use rubbing out. Get your bushing cleaned out. You want to hear how fast this runs without the gear on it? Here we go. Hang on. You tap that and it shuts off. That's better than Harbor Freight. Watch. I like that. They all should be made that way. I need a foot switch. There, that made me a rock and roll. What's the RPMs? It's a Saturday video. It's bad as Sunday in the shop. I don't know. You look and you tell me. I got terrible glasses on. My old ones. There, you tell me how many RPMs it is. There's your thing. I will have a picture of that. Stay tuned, we're going to grease it. Okay, this is all the grease I'm putting in here, and I squirted all the way around the back of that gear, and I've covered this gear. Because when it's like that, now that it flopped, it's going to fling to the outside, right? Centrifugal force. Don't get too carried away in there and make that hydraulic action where it won't push in there. Okay, just to show you what we think, we're going to put this together, run it, and take it back apart and show you what the grease looks like after we run it a little bit, just to see where it flung to. I like this when I put in old drills. This is a super, use whatever you want, but I use this, I have for years, super slippery molybdenum graphite grease. Okay, are you ready? I didn't cheat. I lifted it up and loosened it so it would come out easy, because I only got one hand here. It's still going to be a you-know-what. Oh yeah, that hydraulic thing when you put the grease down in there. Here we go. See that? You see where all that grease flung everywhere? Look. No matter what grease you have, it's going to do that. But hopefully when you use your grinder the other way, it'll drip back down on the gears when it gets hot. This thing ran just as fast as without the gears in it. Okay? And I do not have that gear noise. I'd have that clack, clack, clack. You watch the end of the video after my pictures. I know I'm always trying to sell that. It's not like a used car sales. I got like a 20-second clip of this thing sitting there running. When I get a cheap like Harbor Freight grinder, they don't sell them ones anymore. Those drill maps, whatever. I'll throw it on the bench, let it run for 15 minutes, and just sit back and look at it. Because if it's going to burn up, that's probably when it's going to do it. And I've got one that's old. It's old and beat up because I only use it for flapper discs. I don't cut with it. Okay, let's get it back together. And then we'll give you a look at it, and then there'll be some pictures. And we'll say our goodbyes. So let's get busy. If it ain't fun, I don't want to do it. But let's talk more work. Okay, we are done. We took some pictures. This is old stone, but it doesn't have so many cords in it, because we want to use this to polish metal, not grind metal away, working on our stove projects. And it's old. You can barely read the label, and I have no idea what kind of grinder it came off of, but I did take a picture of that. I think this is 11,000 RPM. Kind of got it nice, easy. I got to lean forward. It's kind of hard on your gut, but I got my little LED lamp, and that's one of them stick bulbs. Here, shut off so you can see it. I got them for like 6 for $5. They're about $6 a piece now. I'm sure they're GE. I use them for my yard light, front and back light. See what it looks like here. They're kind of natural yellows I like. They're not that bright bluish white light. Little sneak preview. See where I've got oil in the door and there's no oil on that? Yeah. I don't know if you've seen a video on that yet. That would get you to watch the channel. Like, what is that? My chair's squeaking, hear it? I gotta do more repair. The other arm, the rivets are falling out. Okay, thanks for watching. This has been entirely too long a video, but watch them when you're bored and there's nothing else on TV. That's what I do. I hardly ever watch TV. My TV sets on the Weather Channel, it's Weather Nation, and at night I might watch a couple shows. I'm not into television anymore, and I do not watch the local weather news. I don't want to hear about bad stuff in the news. I just watch the weather and get what I want off the internet or wherever. We're gone. We're out of here. We've talked this job too long, but I'm happy. I might look up and tell you how old this is when I first bought it.